Ooh, what a day that was. You guys seen that we went to the Dixie Outlet Mall and you guys seen what I grabbed. I just grabbed a little diorama from 1996. You saw what Dave grabbed, but you didn't see what Glenn grabbed. I bet you want to see what Glenn grabbed. Check these out. That back car is very cool. That's numbered. That's by Acme. But these ones here, we're not able to open them. It sucks. We're just gonna have a look at the boxes here. But they sure are cool. Oh, something's going on. What's happening here? Wow. Crockett!
It's Morgan Freeman here. This episode of Crack It with Retro Collectibles is sponsored by, and in conjunction with, the godfather of diecast, the mysterious but generous Glenn Cowie, and the Cowie Diecast Museum, letting expensive diecast cars breathe since 2019.
Okay guys, I think we're gonna do this one today just because there's something special about it. Now this is one of the chrome ones. I don't mean chrome that it's special. He has one of the original chrome chases by Ertl. He just likes the chrome look of this. But this has working lights. You remember the bullet car with the working lights? It's from the same guy. So let's check this thing out. Well, that's a good feeling. We just helped two separate viewers within 10 minutes. So first, Giuliano came to pick up his cars that I got yesterday in London. He looks at this guy, which is one of the hot cars of the set, and he says, "Oh, Neil, I ended up picking up one of those." He said, "Do you mind? You'll probably be able to get rid of it." And I keep receipts. That's what you always do, is keep receipts. So if that happens, what I do is I'll start messaging people and asking if they need it. If nobody needs it, it'll go back to the store. So I messaged Gordon, who's a viewer, and it's one of the cars he needs. I'm also going to try to get him a Skyline as well. I'm going to see what I can do because my friends have them. But yeah, so he was pretty happy about that. And then another viewer, this is a nightmare. He ordered a Silver Screen Machines General Lee. He watches my videos and he ordered himself a car. And it arrived and he didn't have an antenna or a front license plate. Now, I don't remember. I think mine has a front license plate. I'm pretty sure they have the. I think it's I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't remember. I'm gonna go down and look at mine before the end of the video. I'll show you guys so you guys know. But he said his was missing the front license plate and the CB antenna. And do I know where to get a replacement antenna? Now, luckily, I did know where to get a replacement antenna for him, and I'm going to put a link for you guys as well. Now, it's not an exact antenna. It's not from Auto World. It's sold on eBay as an antenna for a 1 of 18 scale model, and it's actually on a 69 Charger, the picture of it. And it looks just like a CB antenna. It's got the black magnetic base. Like, it's not magnetic, but it represents it, right? It would have been a good replacement for me. The reason I know this is because when I bought my loose Silver Screen Machines General Lee, it was my first movie car. I got it for $100 about a year ago. It was mint, and it was represented as mint, and in the pictures it had the antenna. When the gentleman showed up, it didn't have the antenna. Obviously, that's a big deal. I said, "Oh, it's got no antenna?" And he said, I must have forgot it, blah, blah, blah. You know, I come through Hamilton, I'll get it to you. And I said, "Okay, you sure you have it, right?" And he said, "Oh, yeah. I don't think my wife ran the vacuum cleaner," and my heart skipped a beat. And about 2 or 3 weeks later, the man, true to his word, texted me and said, "Good news, I found the antenna. I'll be going through Hamilton in a few days." And he came, met me, gave me the antenna. So everything went good. But I was lining up an antenna because you can't have that car and not have the antenna. I needed an antenna. So I found a replacement for it. So I sent him the link and he's pretty happy about that. That made me feel good because when I didn't have an antenna, it was hard to find one. I thought that nobody's going to make replacements of these. Somebody with a 3D printer hopefully will, maybe. I don't know how that stuff works, but I was glad to be able to help him. And I also, when I was looking up the link for his antenna, there was another guy that had different antennas. And they were for 118 vehicles. It says for service vehicles. If you remember, we got Glenn. It's a fixer-upper, but it's the Hot Wheels Elite 18 van. It's the best of the best for 18 vans, the Hot Wheels Elite. It looks cosmetically mint. There's not a scratch on it, okay? But it's missing the windows, on the windshield actually on the front. Just the windshield. We're going to jack one out of a green light or out of a model. It's missing the 3 antennas on the roof. And it's missing 1 or 2 of the lights on the top, but it's got no dents, no nothing, right? And these are parts that we're gonna peel off a model or off a beat up green light, something, right? Because we got it for him for 30 bucks. When the guy told me 30 bucks, I said sold, because if Glenn didn't want it, I was gonna take it. But to make a long story short, these antennas I just found for Glenn, they're not right for the General Lee, they're right for the 18 van. They even look the same material, like it's wild. So when we were finding the proper antenna for the Gentleman Silver Screen General Lee, I found those other antennas for Glenn's 18 van, so that's cool. That's a project. We're gonna, like I said, we're either gonna look for a beat up green light one that still has the windshield in it, or we're going to get a model kit that's not together, that's missing parts, but still has the windshield. We're going to make it work somehow, because the thing looks great even in a picture right now, because you can't really tell it's got no windshield unless you go up looking at it. So, yeah. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that before the unboxing. Helping the viewers always makes me feel good. If I could help you, message me on Facebook. That's another thing. I have Instagram, but I'm not very good at it. I apologize to you guys. If you ever need to reach me, I'm very responsive on Facebook, and I've learned to start checking my other messages. The guy that messaged me about the General Lee, I got worried that he'd messaged me a long time ago, but he had just messaged me. So for some reason, I decided to check my other messages, because I've been doing that, because I've been getting messages to my other inbox from viewers, because I guess if we don't have friends in common, it'll spam you or whatever, send you to that. So I'm going to be checking that for messages from you guys, just in case. Anyway, let's get at this thing. If you remember the video where we unboxed Glenn's, it was a 1 of 18 scale, green light, Bullet Mustang, but it had working headlights, working taillights. The gentleman that had it sent it away to somebody in Texas and got all the lights wired to work. And boy, was it a good job. The headlights worked better than my Silver Screen Machines Christine. Like, he put LEDs in the headlights. Now Christine's not meant to be bright headlights anyway, right? But these lights are all bright in the dark. It pops, like the pictures it took and everything. So Glenn, the guy, had a second car done by the same guy, the Starsky and Hutch car. And he wanted it because it looks awesome with the lights, and it'll go with his Bullet. I'll show you the Bullet before the end of the video, but we're going to unbox the Starsky now. Now I'm going to explain. These are not chrome chases. They're beautiful. They're not actual chases. Greenlight made a number of them. Glenn has a real deal chrome chase by Ertl. The Starsky and Hutch chrome chase. He's got a real one. There's one on Marketplace now. I think the guy wants 800 or 1,000 bucks. That's too much, but they're worth a lot of money. But yeah, Glenn's got a real deal Starsky, and because that's by Ertl, I got him to ditch his original artisan Starsky. He sold that to fund his Ertl Starsky, which in my opinion is way better than the Artisan one. The Artisan Starsky had beautiful paint, but nothing open. Like the hood didn't open, for example. And on a car like that, like if it's a car like, for example, Roscoe's patrol car, I don't care if the hood doesn't open. But a car like Starsky's car, the hood's got to open, right? Artisan did a beautiful job on the Daisy Duke Jeep. It comes with a removable roof, I believe, as well. But they did a beautiful job. I don't know if anything opens, but it's an open concept anyway because it's a Jeep. And being that it's a Jeep, I don't have to see the engine. But they did an amazing job on the rest of it, green light. The tires and rims they used and everything. But let's get into this, guys. I'm excited. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Okay, guys, so here it is. Now, like I said, Glenn already had an Artisan Starsky and Hutch. If you want an original Starsky and Hutch car, in my opinion, go with the Ertl one with the opening hood and stuff. This one is nice sitting on the shelf, though. It's got beautiful paint, I will say that. It's a nice shelf sitter. But what makes this one special, wait till you see the lights, guys. This is not a regular Artisan. He had a regular Artisan and sold it to get the good one. This one is, wait till you see. And this guy did a good job with these. It's not a hack job. Make sure the car is not upside down. Okay. So yeah, the Bullet Mustang, I was impressed. It ran on AA batteries. It was not a hack job at all, like the way the switch is put in. Like it looks like it was done in the green light factory, but it wasn't. I guess there's a guy in Texas that I guess you ship your cars to him and he does this. I don't know if the guy still does it. I don't know who it is. Be cool to get some cars. Then it'd be cool to get the Ecto one with like the Ertl Ecto with the lights working with sound effects.
I would try and get a work trip to Texas.
Yeah, that'd be wicked.
It wouldn't be for my present company though, because he doesn't go there.
Yeah. But yeah, get the Ecto. I would love the Ecto with the lights working and the music playing. Can you imagine? Okay, so we're gonna now green light with regular green lights. They're very easy to unbox because they come on a plastic tray. They're meant to be put in and out. They're getting a lot better with making cars so that you could take them out, put them back in without damage, using less blisters. Now, throw some light on this. Now we need light because the first thing that we always do is we always look for paint rash, right? Paint looks pretty beautiful to me. Yeah, there's no paint rash. What I will say about Greenlight Artisan, I have not seen one with paint rash. One of the few cars that I have of Ertl that has paint rash is my Starsky and Hutch. You can't see it until you look up close to it, but it's got pretty good paint rash on it. But Ertl's pretty good about paint rash. Now this does come with the little antenna, making sure Glenn didn't get gypped, but he's got the little antenna in there in the little plastic bag. Little antenna goes here. I will show you the original Ertl Starsky, since it's a Starsky episode. I'll show you his chrome chase. Now these don't have steering wheels. These look beautiful sitting on a shelf, okay? Now like I said, this one, what sets it apart is what it can do. Beautiful paint though. What they did get right that Ertl screwed up. See the way that Ford is on the hood? That's right. Ertl put it up too high. The letters, that's one thing Greenlight got right that Ertl didn't, was the placement of that. Yeah, it looks great sitting on a shelf. Paint's beautiful on it. Now, I'll show you guys the bottom of it. Now, the Greenlight Bullet, he did it a little bit different from what I've seen, because the Greenlight Bullet has an opening trunk. That's why, Glenn. Okay, I just figured out. So the Greenlight Bullet has an opening trunk. So it's got a place to put the batteries. I noticed he did this one different. It's because there's no opening trunk. But look how clean that's installed. Like, it looks like it's factory, okay? Now, of course, we're gonna look at it. It's getting dark outside. I'm gonna get the other cars out to show you. But while it's getting dark, I will show you the chrome chase and stuff like that in between. But I'm gonna flip it on now just to show you what it'll do here. So, check that out. The siren on the top, the tail lights, and he's got a green light bullet if you look back. And I'm gonna link that episode as well to the green light bullet. I'll put a link in the description. And I'm also gonna put a link for that antenna. If anybody lost their if anybody lost their Auto World Silver Screen Machines antenna. But that siren working, it's awesome. It's a shame it wasn't on the Ertl version. That would be the ultimate. But this is beautiful just the way it sits. And that siren is awesome. And it runs on a 9-volt. Is the other one run on a 9-volt or double A's, Glenn, the bullet? We'll have to have a look.
I can't remember.
We'll pull it out, have a look. And we're going to check his charger too, because he thinks his charger has working lights. I don't think it does, but he seems...
I remember he said it did, he thought it did, and then I thought it did as well, and I don't think it did though when we got it
I don't
back.
think it did. Yeah, I think we got it back and it didn't. But yeah, look at that guy.
He probably sold the one that had the working lights, and
the lights are bright on it too. But I'm going to show you guys the other versions of the Starsky. I won't pull them out, get right into them, but we'll just show you them quickly. My favorite version, the Ertl, but the Ertls can't do this. And I'm going to show you the bullet with the work and stuff too. Give me a second here. Actually, have a little bit of a gurgle first. Proper. So that is the original, and his didn't have paint rash like mine. That's the original Ertl Starsky and Hutch right there. That's the best one in my opinion. If you want a Starsky, go with the American Muscle Ertl. Or Joyride. I mean, Joyride's good too. And there's the Chrome Chase. That is a real Chrome Chase, okay? I made a mistake. So this one is a regular one. It's not a chrome. I thought he had one of those red metallic chrome ones with the lights, but it's not, which is a good thing because those ones are not real chases. They're cool and everything. They're just not real chases. So you don't want to pay an astronomical price for something like that. These are these chromes that I'm talking about. Now I'm going to show you the bullet with the working lights. It's not a chrome. They are beautiful. They're beautiful to look at. I'll say that. Look at that bullet charger in the black chrome. That is gorgeous. And that is very good quality green light with the Auto World touch. It's got that quality with it. That is a very nice charger. Actually, that's the one with the Auto World touch. I don't know if the chrome one does or not. That is the green light with the Steve McQueen figure that sits in it. I would love that figure for my auto art. And there is the Ertl version, one of my favorites, just because the way it sits. And there's a green light. It's a shame because he has a green light 118 bullet and it's got a really low number, but from the factory, the door is all weird on it. And here is our Revels. The Charger is Glenn's. The Charger has the assassin in it, and the other guy, the passenger, the bad guy, or the driver rather. And Steve McQueen with my bullet, and McQueen looks drunk. But those are Revels, the little Revels. They come with figures, and the figures are highly detailed, and I love those little cars. I just wish they did those little cars in one of 18 with those figures, because that one with the assassin in it and the driver, ooh, they look good. Okay guys, so I know it's kind of trailing off, but I have to show you because you don't see these often with working lights. This is from the same guy in Texas. Now this is really well done as well. It's the green light. Everything lines up on the car. It comes with the McQueen figure. I would love that figure of him sitting in the car. And I actually got it to fit in my Ertl when I had it. And I believe he will fit. He does fit in the Auto Art because I tried him. I took him out of this to see if he would fit. So I'm going to get a McQueen figure that sits, I believe, eventually in the car for my Auto Art Bullet. But this here, okay, so how this was done, this has an opening trunk, okay? So he was able to hide more, and I was wrong, Glenn. It's actually, he has this on a 9-volt too. So he was able to hide it cleaner in the trunk here, because opening trunk, right? So if he had did it on an Ertl, you wouldn't have been able to do it as much as I love the Ertl. He would have had to put the battery down here too. But look how clean that install is. Just that little toggle switch. Like that looks like it's from the factory. And the little bulbs that he uses, like they really light it up. I remember when we got it home here, only the headlights would light up and we were like, oh, that kind of looks crappy. And then we went and got a fresh 9-volt battery and everything lit up. But this looks good in the dark, guys. And you know what's the cool part? So you think it's just the headlights and taillights? His dashboard lights up. In fact, we got to look at the other one to see if the dashboard lights up. We didn't do that. But tell me these are not cool from some dude in Texas. If I knew who he was, I would give him a shout out because that is a clean job. I would love to get, like I said, an Ecto done up. Can you imagine the Ecto with the lights and the theme music playing? I would love it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would definitely get one done.
Oh yeah, me too. Okay, so oh, I wanted to see if the dashboard also lights up in this like it does a Bullet. No, it doesn't. That's okay though. The siren on top beeping like that, that's the seller for me. And those lights are bright on the front. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, good job though, dude in Texas, whoever you are. And I wish, yeah, so like I said, the one thing that they got right that Ertl got wrong was the forward right here. I did a video comparing the Artisan with the Ertl. Actually, I'll link that in the description as well for you guys. But it's starting to get dark out here, so we're going to have to get these on the look-see set and have a look at them together. See how they look. Okay guys, it's darker outside. I'm gonna kill the lights and look at these things. Oh yeah. That looks great. Yeah, lights right up. Look at that. Look at on the wall. And that's technically a custom. Very well done though. And see, here's the Bullet. Bullet was a big hit when I did the unboxing. Looks great in the dark. Definitely enhances the car. Look at the dashboard in Bullet, eh? All lit up. Oh, they're chasing something, guys. Ooh. Uh-oh. Now tell me that doesn't look cool. Chasing the bad guy, eh? Wow. And there she is all lit up alone. Looks great though. Even the headlights look like they're aimed properly. Crazy. So there you have it, guys. The Artisan Starsky and Hutch. Now, like I said, normally our favorite for the Starsky and Hutch is the Ertl. But you throw some lights into the Artisan, does it ever look cool? Yeah, no No complaints about how that was done. It's technically a custom, but it is a very, very well done custom, just like that bullet. The bullet, like I said, when he first got it, the batteries, we didn't realize were dead, so only the headlights lit up. And I said to Glenn, there's got to be more to it than that, you know what I mean? And put a new thing in it, and the dashboard lit up and everything. Boy, were we amazed. But these cars, they look cool if you can get them done properly with the lights, I tell you. Do they ever enhance it? And they take good photographs. Wow. And again, guys, when we have this stuff, we put it, we save all this, everything, the paper like this, tissue paper, everything. Because that's our value if we ever have to sell it again, unfortunately. If your wife leaves you, something like that. And back in she goes. Okay guys, so before I let you go, don't forget, we got a couple mail days this week, big ones. We got the new Kreger tires and wheels for our Christine Blue Charger. They're closer looking to the wheels and tires in the movie, so we're going to put those on it. That's our custom Christine Charger we made out of a Maisto. And we also have a real big mail day, which is the Scooby-Doo van, the Mystery Machine, the $125 Johnny Lightning Deal of the Week Mystery Machine. And if you guys look that up on eBay or on Marketplace even, I got a heck of a deal. When that comes, we don't need to do a full unboxing because we've already done that, but we want to see how those figures look beside it. Remember the figures I picked up? We want to see how those look. So anyway, guys, that was it. The custom Starsky and Hutch with working lights. I think it looked amazing. We also have an AliExpress shipment coming that has another tripod and light like the one that we're using now, but it's got the microphone with the cord that's not missing. So this one's not going to go missing. I thought it might have turned up in my car, but it didn't. So good thing we ordered another one. We will have our microphone again. Also got chrome paint pens coming from there. And what was the other thing I got? Chrome paint pens. Oh, I got another vacuum for my car because they work so good. I'm so impressed. I got another one. I think I'm going to do a review on that when I get it because it's so good. It was so good. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video yesterday. We got split up with Glenn, who went to get some Scooby-Doo figures for his van. He got the same set that I got, but he got them loose, mint condition. He got them for $30. So when we were in Mississauga, he went and picked them up. So he wasn't with us, but I wanted to show you guys what he got. The next unboxing video is going to be a real beauty. It's going to be the Bat Car by Acme. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I've seen pictures of it on the Canadian 1 of 18 group. The paint is gorgeous on this. So we look forward to doing that. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. You know what I'm going to say. Smash that like button for me, so we sucker punch. Hit subscribe, or smash share for me. Sorry about that. I screwed that up altogether. I'm getting tired. I've been up since early. Try it again. Smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe, share, and as always, guys, happy hunting.
This beat is stupid grimy, that's a Cobra Kai kick. There's some open eyes, shit open eyes when I spit. I get riled up like dogs around the postmaster. The dough stack up with no manner.